Hello students, in this video we will learn more about mole concept and the formula and expressions with respect to it. In the previous video we have learnt about the valencies, chemical formula, etc. So let's start with the mole concepts of respect to the topic atoms and molecules. So what is mole? It is the quantity of a substance which is expressed in terms of mole. So let's understand what is 1 mole. So 1 mole is defined as the amount of substance. It's the amount of substance, just keep in your mind an amount of substance. Then you just analyze with respect to 1 mole which contains. So any substance with respect to which contains 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units of particle. So any substance that contains 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units of particle is represented as 1 mole. So here we can see with representation 1 mole equals to 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units. It's Avogadro's number. So for examples, let's take some example of it. So 1 mole of oxygen atom. So any substance, I have told any substance that contains 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units of particle is known as a mole. So 1 mole of oxygen atom, it represents, what it represents? The particular particle, that is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms of oxygen. So it's very easy to understand any substance that has 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units of particle. So if it is, if you replace it by hydrogen, the same unit with respect to hydrogen or carbon or any other element, and 5 moles of oxygen atoms. 5 moles of oxygen atom, you can see that 1 mole contains 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 units of particle. 5 moles, you need to multiply that particular constant, that is 5 into 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms of oxygen. So now we will understand molar mass. So mass of 1 mole of a substance. So the particular mass of 1 mole of a substance is known as molar mass. So atomic mass or molecular mass in grams is equal to the molar mass. Atomic mass, which is very relevant to the gram, is also equal to the molar mass. So let's take example of atomic mass with respect to molar mass. So atomic mass of Fe, that is iron, is 56 AMU. So if atomic mass unit, AMU is atomic mass unit, then what is molar mass of iron? So molar mass of iron, the unit remains the same, so your number remains the same, unit differs. So here you have represented as AMU, here you will be representing in the form of grams. So it is 56 gram. So next is molecular mass of water, that is H2O. So is 18 AMU. How did 18 AMU come? So you can see that hydrogen is 1, oxygen is 8. So you can see multiply 2 into 8, that is 16 plus 2. That is 18. So you can see that AMU. So molar mass of water, so is 18 AMU and molar mass is 18 grams. Only units are differing, the number remains the same. So AMU will change to grams with respect to the molar mass and molecular mass. So number of moles is represented as given mass by molar mass. So whatever the mass is given, it is divided by the molar mass. So molar mass, you have already known that it remains the same with respect to the molecular mass. So let's take an example. So it is the number of moles in 112 gram of iron. So number of moles in 112 gram of iron will be how much? So as per the formula, it is given mass by molar mass. So what is given mass? It is 112, and molar mass already we have seen it is 56 AMU, or which is represented as 56 grams. So it is 2 moles. So 112 by 56, it is 2 moles, or what it is represented, we have already seen in the example of oxygen, 2 into that particular mole constant. So you can see 2 into 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So we will see next how are you going to calculate the number of atoms with respect to each type, and the total number of atoms for the given mass or moles. So given mass of a molecule. So given mass of a molecule, how are you going to calculate? It is given mass by the molar mass of that particular element. So as previously we have seen, the ions was 56 and molar mass in the question was 112. So how much moles you have got? You had got previously 2 moles. So number of moles into the constant. So Avogadro's constant. It's 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. So how much it forms is the number of moles. So previously you have seen that 2 moles, you will be writing 2 into 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. So this number of moles will become the number of molecules. So now you will write number of atoms of A in the given mass. So number of atoms given in A in given mass is the particular number of molecules into the particular atom, that is which represents the P. Number of atoms of B is given with respect to mass. You will write the number with respect to the number of molecules already obtained. So how much it becomes? That becomes the number of atoms. So how are you going to calculate the percentage of an element in a compound? So that can be calculated with respect to compound that is composed of different elements. A compound is combination of different elements. So here it is composed of different elements, and it tells that, what does it tell? How much percentage of different elements is present in a compound. The percentage of an element in a compound is represented as the percentage of an element in a compound. So how is it represented? So it is percentage of element is given as mass of an element. So an element, example hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, etc. So mass of a particular element by the total mass of that particular compound. What is a particular compound? Say carbon dioxide, CO2. So into 100 gives the percentage of an element. So hope you all have understood the mole concept, molar mass, molecular mass, etc. So thanks for watching, and we'll be adding on more videos, and do practice regularly, read regularly, and do not miss watching the videos.